Why did you attack Dorota Wysocka Schnepp so hard during this debate? Were you preparing for this attack? I overdid it. I have to apologize to her. Seriously? No, no.
Laughter, controversy, and reposts. Get to know the best moments of Stanowski's interviews.
You came here and live. This country gave you a new chance, just like it gave me. And you have to adapt, not off.
Adrian Zabard. Well, what is Mr. President Corwin saying? The most right thing in the world. Those were beautiful times when communists were sitting in prisons, not in the same, right? And I hope that Poland will come back.
You know this game about cities? We have to alternately name countries starting with the letter F, and now we will play this game. Good. Finland. France.
Frankfurt.
At some point Mentzen has this final speech and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I visited 300, there are 40 counties, and she talks to me, and it was all for nothing." Quote, "I haven't visited any and I won't be president either."
Oh my, Mr. Editor, Mr. Candidate must have also examined his conscience before.
If you have a clear conscience, you don't have to.
Well, I have a clear conscience too, but you always have to examine your conscience. Yes, and I'm one of those who don't. And you don't? I don't. Go to confession.
Oh, that's sad. I encourage you. I go and I give you the power. But if you become president, I'll consider it an order and then I'll go. That's what we
agreed on. I'll have a small spiritual success.
Here. Well, I don't really expect anything good. But maybe once he becomes president, something will change for him. We'll
help the professor have more faith.
Well, I'm an atheist. Okay, gentlemen, of course I absolutely don't approve of it. Just to be clear, I don't approve of it. But on the other hand, I don't condemn it absolutely, because if you don't condemn hooligan setups, wait a minute, setups, as I say, when they want to fight in the forest and they go there specifically, they make a gentleman's agreement with each other that they will do it on certain terms because as far as I know that's how it is, and they fight as if they like nod. He quickly shortens the distance when he entered my office 2 or 3 minutes past, and he said about our other rival candidate, I won't say which one, but maybe some will guess. He said, Mr. Krzysztof, we should just kick his ass as Varsovians. We should lie in wait and kick his ass. A photo from the first interview in his life given by Karol Nawrocki to national television. Really? Where did you get that? Yes please, this is his first interview on TV. Oh Jesus, no. You're a spiteful monkey for being too nice. And he says to me, Mr. President, would you bring back that holiday voucher? I say, what is he saying? Would you give me that holiday voucher again? I say, sir, this hotel has a holiday voucher, are you kidding? I say, this is where people come to this hotel in Mercedes. People come here in new BMWs worth 500,000 zlotys. Quote, what are you talking about? I say, a holiday voucher at your place. He says, sir, of course. He says, a holiday voucher. The family comes, tells me to come to the hotel for a week, pays the bill of a dozen or even several dozen thousand zlotys, and the father takes out a holiday voucher and 1,000 zlotys less for 2 children, and that's it. Beer is brewed, not produced. It's such a wonderful drink. I have to tell you that it calms you down with the first bottle, and excites you with the second. This is a phenomenon on a global scale. There are no other drinks like this. But real beer, I'm not talking about Matrix beers, but real beers, the ones that are brewed, 4.5 hours of brewing, then matured for 30 days. Well, how do I put it? But where do you, Donald Tusk, get your good ideas from?
Few, very few. He has good promises. Well, he's a regular liar. Well, Mr. Editor, we're talking about a man who's been deceiving us for 20 years. I don't have the experience of deceiving Poles of their own. Only the minister is not interested. We have parental alienation, a huge problem for a lot of men. The minister is not interested in that. We have family courts that are extremely discriminatory towards men. The minister is not interested in that either. She's only interested in abortion and civil partnerships. And in fact, the only thing that I can say about this completely unnecessary minister, I think she has a ministry or not, I don't know, fortunately she doesn't, that there is no such ministry, is that apart from spouting a bunch of nonsense and completely absurd things, she hasn't managed to do anything. That's the only good thing that can be said about her. She hasn't managed to do anything. Fortunately, she's closer. As I said, I'm closer too. No, 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 sir, yes.
Yes. Wait, which program does Karol Nawrocki represent now? I apologize for that. But I have been. Repeating from the very beginning, no, I will not even say that since I became president, because I used to repeat and I have always believed that, I am deeply convinced that the basic duty of a politician running in elections is to keep his commitments.
Well, the chairman of the entire European Union.
But before that there was no union, not everyone had the same opportunities for social advancement as in.
But okay, well, which poll in history has led the entire continent? So Donald Tusk is in second place behind John Paul II in the 1,000-year sphere, in the temporal sphere the first. The first is even the most outstanding poll of the millennium. Politician, and a poll. Well, I think he is such a cool guy. Both ladies simply used the word militias. One of the ladies used the word brawls. These are quite vulgar slanders. I think that such slanders should not be made. Harsh words.
Harsh and true. Yes, slanders can be lied about. As for the number of migrants,
If there are any specific ones, you.
can incite hatred, and it's hard not to interrupt, not.
Really, so, please be quiet now.
Especially your idea was to repeat over and over again. Vote for me, because in the second round I have a better chance. The
inspiration was your interview with Shackle O'Neil, because I knew that if I said it so many times, because everyone there remembered that these shoes are good and at an affordable price. This is the only thing that remained from this interview, and I knew that if I repeated it, I would be a bit of a slob, but it would become a meme. Everyone would repeat it and it was 100% successful, exactly what was supposed to come out. I can handle my wife, I don't have to beat her. She knows what she can and what she can't do, right? However, please understand that every normal woman pretends to be afraid of her husband in front of the children, because if she pretends to be afraid of her husband.
But why in a normal family should someone pretend to be afraid of someone?
Because if she is afraid of her husband, then if such a powerful mother is afraid of her husband, then the children are also afraid of this father, and thanks to that they are obedient. They do not need to be beaten. Every normal person is afraid of me, because she is not afraid of me. Why should she be afraid of me? How is that normal? Well, but